engine initially was built to go 60 miles an hour. But in those days, the tracks were not very level, not very smooth. It would have derailed if it ever went 60 miles an hour.
Yeah.
So it never went more than maybe 25 or 30.
Which is still good pace for back then, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pressure in the boiler was 130 pounds per square inch. We run it at about 70. There's no reason to have 130 pounds in there. You only need that when it does a lot of work, heavy work.
Okay.
Pulls a heavy train. And back in those days, in one day of work, this used to use 8 cords of wood.
Wow. That's a lot of wood in one day.
One day.
There's where all your lumber went.
Yeah.
Wow. How many cords is in here?
Oh, a cord is 4 by 4 by 8. So I don't know, probably 3.
And it'd use almost 3 of these every day.
They would have to stop and reload.
Wow. Huh.
Now that wheel that you see in there, that's the manual brake wheel.
That's because the brakes are down here on the...
And the brakes are on the tender. That's why it always had to be connected to the tender.
Yeah, you wouldn't want to have one of these running away on you.
No. And then in the late 1870s, a guy named George Westinghouse invented a steam-to-air compressor.
For the brakes?
In the early 1880s, this was modified, and you see this compressor right there.
Yeah.
And the brakeman lost his job.
Uh-oh.
They used to have an engineer, a fireman, and a brakeman. Brakeman went out. Now the engineer could start and stop the engine at the same time.
He didn't like Westinghouse too much. Wow. Some great history. This is a freight train, I imagine? This is a freight train?
This is a later locomotive. It's a number 27. It's the last locomotive that the V&T bought. And it made the last run of the V&T on May 31st, 1950.
1950, huh?
It's the last time it made an official run.
You bring this one out occasionally too, right? Does this one get out very much?
This one is not licensed.
Ah.
We could fire it up, it might work, and then again it might blow up.
Yeah, that's not good. Huh.
This was built as a coal burner in 1913. Coal was very expensive because it had to be shipped in those days from Pennsylvania. They hadn't discovered the coal in Utah and Wyoming and so on. So they bought the coal from Australia. And that sounds kind of weird, but the steamships that came from Australia to San Francisco used coal to fire their boilers.
Oh, okay.
And they also used coal as ballast. So when they got to San Francisco, they offloaded the ballast,
sold it,
freight on. Now they only have to ship the coal 200 miles instead of 2,000 miles.
That's smart.
Made it cheaper.
These are neat.
Later on, it was converted to oil.
Wow. Very neat. Thank you for telling me everything.
You're welcome.
I think my kids are getting restless. Oh, there they are. You guys ready to go outside and take a look out there?